Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Julie Mann, and I show people how they can live healthy, happy, sustainable lives by changing their habits and using cutting-edge products to help them age well. And I'm really delighted because today I'm joined by a confidence and transition coach, and that is the lovely Kirsteen Williamson-Guinn. I always have to really kind of pause before I say it because it's such a big name, isn't it, Kirsteen?
Kirsteen will do fine.
Anyway, I'm really looking forward to hearing the habits that you're going to share. And I know you're going to be talking about habits for purpose, aren't you? So I'm just going to hand straight over to you.
Brilliant. Thank you, Julie. I'm delighted to be here sharing my habits because I used to have some really bad habits. And I'm pleased to say that I have traded them for some really good ones. So my very first habit of the day is actually when I'm cleaning my teeth, getting showered, getting ready. And that is to set my intentions for the day so that I have purpose in what I'm doing. Then I take my dogs for a walk. So I get out, get some fresh air, get pulled around by my two boxers, which is chaos. But it does me good and it gets me out of the house because I can spend a lot of time in the house on phone calls and on Zoom. Then before I start working with a client, I always meditate. I found meditation 3 or 4 years ago when I was very stressed and anxious. And now it's kind of my go-to 10 minutes just to ground myself every day. And I absolutely love Insight Timer. I don't know if you've come across that app, but it's a free app. And you can choose the length of time that you want to meditate. You can choose to meditate for confidence, for sleep, for anxiety, for stress relief. You can just select all these things, and that's why I love it. And I always recommend that app to my clients. So once I've meditated, I'm then quite often into my first client of the day. And straight after that, I have a little ritual that I took from this book. I don't know if you've come across this book, but I absolutely love this book. And it's about, I have a cappuccino every day. It's a habit, it's a ritual. And when I'm making that, I listen to my self-talk, which I've recorded as per this book, so that I'm having coffee and listening to positive messages from myself about the things that I'm looking to create in my life. And I've sent some of my clients this book, and they say it's kind of part of them now. And the reason that I love this book is because quite often our self-talk can be harmful and destructive, and we talk to ourselves the way we wouldn't talk to anyone else. This changes it. So I'm putting my own positivity in while I'm enjoying my one and only coffee of the day. And then my final habit that I do most days is before I stop for lunch, I do a 15-minute mile with Leslie Sanders. I think that's who she is. She's on YouTube, and you can choose the length of time that you want to do and the fitness level. And I do basically a brisk 15-minute walk with her in my living room, and then I go and make lunch. So they're my routine habits that I try and do every day to take care of this and my body.
Oh my goodness, I love that. Firstly, I love that you talked about trading your habits. You had some bad habits and you traded them. I love that because, you know, to think about stopping a particular habit is crazy. We have to trade it. I love that word, for something that actually serves us better, something that takes us more in the direction that we want to go. So brilliant. I love also that you talked about setting an intention for the day. That's so powerful, even before you take your dogs for a walk. Absolutely brilliant. And why not when you're cleaning your teeth? So the app you talked about is the Insight app.
Insight Timer.
Insight Timer. And then the book was Coffee and Self-Talk.
Coffee Self-Talk, a powerful, life-changing routine that takes only 5 minutes a day.
Who doesn't want that?
It's a great book.
Brilliant. And also, you know, that having that your own voice is so powerful, isn't it, saying those positive things. So absolutely brilliant, Kirsteen. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
For those people that don't really know much about Kirsteen, and you really need to, I'm going to be putting her links, if I can speak properly, below this video, and also I'll put mine there as well. So do check her out. Thank you so much for
my pleasure
and watching, and thank you, Kirsteen, for your gems.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you, Julie.